Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a college Q&A video. I did one a few weeks back, like a few months back with my roommate Kate, but now I'm going to be answering more questions over like college parties, more in depth into that because I'm getting lots of questions over that, and just other random questions that you guys asked. I tweeted the other day for y'all to ask me some questions, so I'm going to read some of those and talk about all of that with you guys. So if you're not following me on Twitter and want to be updated whenever I tweet and stuff, be sure to go follow me. The link is in the description box as well, and if you want, turn on notifications so you don't miss a post or a tweet from me. Also, if you guys are wondering, this phone case is actually part of my merch. I released merch a few months, like a month or two ago, and I'm obsessed. I have a little surprise for you guys real quick. I'm actually doing a mini giveaway right now, and it's with my merch. I actually ordered this on my own, but it actually isn't my size. Like, it doesn't fit me that well. So I decided to give it away. I did try it on once. That's it. I didn't wear it out anywhere, I only tried it on, but it's basically the do what you love what you do crop top. This is what it looks like. It's cute, it's really soft, it's just like a t-shirt material. It can be cute with like high-waisted shorts or like a cute skirt or something. It is a size small, so if you are a little bit smaller than me, definitely look into winning this cute shirt. I'll probably be doing more giveaways in the future with my merch. But also, if you want to go buy some, the link is in the description box below. All you have to do to enter this giveaway is follow me on Twitter and tweet the hashtag Maddie's merch, all right here, to enter. Along with the shirt, you're also going to be getting a charm of mine. But basically what it is, it's just like my MW logo, but on a charm. You guys can attach this to your keychain, a necklace, a bracelet, really anything, your backpack, a purse. It's just sterling silver. And you guys will win this along with the cropped t-shirt. You have until March 15th to enter, and moving on with the question and answer video. What is your favorite thing about going to college out of state and living with 3 other roommates? My favorite thing is I feel like whenever you go to college, it's like a whole new chapter in your life. You're kind of like starting over in a way just because you're going somewhere where you literally don't know anyone. Like, I went to college not knowing anyone. I was starting fresh and I was like, new life, not like new life, but like you're starting really fresh. My favorite thing about going out of state is because, like I said, I feel like going to college, you're like starting something new. And I feel like if you want to start something new, you kind of have to go somewhere new. I mean, you don't have to, I just kind of like think of it that way. 9 hours, I live 9 hours away from home. I personally don't think distance is an issue for me. I've never really been homesick. Most of the time I do fly home, but I think the best part, or my favorite thing about being out of state, is just because you get to experience something new, and I'm all about experiencing new things and just like trying new things, I guess. And living with 3 other roommates I love, just because we're all in different sororities. And if you don't know what a sorority is, it's just like a Greek life organization where you're just like in a group of girls, and a fraternity is a group of guys. So different types of groups, so we're not always gonna be hanging out together. We're always gonna have our own schedules and stuff like that, and having them be different sororities, we'll be able to meet more people that way. I don't know, it keeps things going. Everything's super lively with like 3 other roommates. It keeps things very interesting. Was Alabama the only out-of-state college you considered going to? No, I did apply to Oklahoma State University, University of Oklahoma, and then Alabama, yeah, and then like a few other Texas schools. Is a college party what everyone makes it out to be? I've only really seen like high school parties in movies, I feel like. I don't know, I'm not a big movie person. There's a question talking about like, is it like the movies? I mean, a college party is more of like, I mean, for Alabama, no one ever has like house parties. It's more of like a fraternity party. Like if a frat has like a band coming, it's like a band party, or they're just having people over and stuff. Not like over, but it's like a party outside in their backyard. But also people do go out to bars a lot. But I mean, I've never been to like an actual like college party other than like a band party. I mean, I've been to a few band fraternity parties, but it's not like a house party, I guess. Are you planning on going to grad school? No, I am not. Worst or weirdest experience you've ever had at your first college party? We had a date party, which is basically you just bring a date to a party, and most date parties are held at like certain bars. I mean, our formal wasn't at a bar, it was at North River Yacht Club, which is like this huge like venue. It's really nice. But most date parties are at bars. I brought a date, and it just didn't, it was a really weird situation. It just kind of ended as me alone. Like, he just kind of left, and I was like, okay, this is weird. It wasn't a good experience for me. I think it was my first day party ever. Just being like left alone in a bar in some place you've never been with people you don't really know fully is a very scary situation, and I was like, I don't know what to do. So I went home, I went back to my dorm, but I was like, yeah, I'm not bringing any more dates unless it's my boyfriend. How many college parties have you been to? I'm not the one to go out a lot. I'm not against it at all. I mean, I'm all for it, but I'm not gonna go like all the time. I mean, I've been to, there's like these things called swaps, or there's called like mixers or exchanges. Out of Alabama, it's called swaps, where you basically have a party with another fraternity and you have a party at the frat house. I think I went to 2 swaps of like the 8 we had. Just the first semester, I was just kind of like easing into it, and I was like, I don't want to do that. I'm here for school. I don't want to go out all the time. And I probably should have gone out more than I did, just so I could like meet more people. Do you have a lot of free time, or is it constantly having to worry about school? So my schedule this semester, I don't have classes Tuesdays or Thursdays, so that kind of lets me have a lot of free time. And yeah, I still have school and homework and stuff, but I'm the one who procrastinates and waits until the last minute to do it. I'm not like bombarded with like homework and studying and stuff, but I mean, it's not like super hard. I mean, yes, you do have to put time and effort into studying and stuff. Obviously, I'm not saying you don't. It's not like, oh my gosh, school, like college is all about studying and school. Like you don't have no social life. Like that's not the case. You will find time to socialize, I promise. You'll find time to do your homework. You'll find time to have your alone time. It's not like all schoolwork just like thrown at you. Depending on your major, you might. If you're like an engineer or something. I myself am not an engineering major. I am a creative media major, and that's in the communications college. So, have you ever been homesick? Did you get over it? I don't think I was ever like really homesick. I'm not the person to be like, oh my gosh, I miss home, I need to go home, like whatever. I think the first semester I just went home a lot, and my parents also came here a lot, so I never really had the chance to be homesick. I mean, I love my family, don't get me wrong, but I don't want to be like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna like start bawling my eyes out because I miss them so much. Like, I'm not saying that I didn't miss them. Like, of course I miss them, but I'm not like homesick to the point where I have to go home. You know what I mean? This semester, I'm not going home at all. Like, I've literally been here this whole time, and I'm not going home until summer. And I think that like it's been easy on me. Like, it's not like a huge deal. Like, my parents are actually coming this weekend for Pi Phi Parents Weekend, so I get to see them. It's been like 3 months since I've seen them. But no, I'm not the person to get homesick just because like I'm busy doing so many things. Do you think you will stay in Alabama or move back to Texas once you finish college? Ooh, I am not staying in Alabama. I love Alabama, don't get me wrong, but I can't live here after college. If anything, I'll probably move back to Dallas and live in the city. My home isn't Dallas, it's like outside of Dallas. I actually want to live in a city. Like, I want to know what it's like to live in an actual city, from just experience that like city life, I guess. Did you ever think about going to school in California? Oh yes. I thought about going to the Fashion Institute of Design and Merchandise, or FIDM but then I realized whatever I wanted to major in, I could only get an associate's degree, and I don't want to get an associate's degree. I want like all 4 years. So I was like, that's not the place for me. I didn't really think of like major universities like USC or anything like that. It was more of like the whole FIDM thing. But then once I figured out it was only an associate's degree with what I want to do, I was like, yeah, no thanks. Did you ever consider going to Texas A&M? No, not at all. No offense, but I mean, even if I wanted to, like, I wouldn't be able to get in. That's a super hard school to get into. Being honest, like, I couldn't get in there. What are you majoring in? I am a creative media major, and I take JCM classes. JCM is short for journalism and creative media. I might be switching to news media because actually my roommate, we're doing the same thing. She switched to news media because that's in front and behind the camera, and creative media is more behind the camera stuff. And I kind of want to do both. What is your biggest tip for being safe at parties? Rule number 1, top rule, do not take any drinks from anyone, because if a guy came up to you and was like, hey, you want a drink? Be like, no thanks, because if you say yes, he could easily drop some sort of drug in the drink and drug you to the point of like you being so drunk to where you can't control yourself, and he can take advantage of you. I'm being just completely honest right now just because I don't want any of that to happen to you guys. Don't take a drink from anyone, and if you can avoid it at all cost, do not carry a drink without a lid on it, because anyone can just drop it in your drink without you noticing it, and you don't want that to happen. Whenever you go to a party, have a lid on your drink. Don't accept any drinks from anyone, no matter if it's like your best friend or you watch them pour it and make it. Like, you have to watch every single thing that they do. Like, you watch them pour it, you're like, okay, thanks. But don't just take a drink, don't sip anyone else's drink. Make sure you either watch it be made or it's yours and you know what's in it. Keep a lid. And I'm being serious. Do not accept any drinks from anyone. So I hope this was really helpful for you guys, and if you do have any other questions that I can answer, be sure to comment them below and I'll be sure to reply to as many as I can, if not all of them. Again, don't forget to enter the little giveaway that I'm having. Just follow me on Twitter and tweet the hashtag Maddie's Merch by March 15th, and I'll announce the winner on March 16th. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in my next video.